Hello, dear Aries. This is Kathy from Divine Debut. Thank you for being here. This is your March 1st to the 15th of 2020. It's a general and love reading. I usually do astrology in these videos, but this time I'm doing it differently. So this is just tarot. Let's look at what's happening for you, dear Aries. Hope that you're all well. Let's take your Celtic cross. Aries, 1st to the 15th, 2020. What are you dealing with now, Aries? We've got the Fool. So this is a new journey that you're on. You're in your element. This is beautiful. Okay, ready to start something new. It is the time of Pisces now. Obviously, the sun is transiting your 12th house. Soon you're going to take this leap of faith. The sun will be on you. So the blessings are coming in. Brand new cycle. Let's look at your challenge. We've got the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is a challenge of making a decision. Now with this Morgan-Greer tarot, what I see here is that you may be dealing with someone that's from a different background. There is some sort of communication, collaboration, maybe even you may be dealing with someone that you are hoping to make a decision about. Now, there is a conversation. The challenge is for the conversation to happen, okay? Also to find your balance. Twos are always about balance. And it's, are you going to take this new journey? Are you going to risk walking through that new doorway? Let's take your foundation, and we've got the Ace of Rods, Ace of Wands, which is a spark that you're sitting on. You feel passionate and very creative at this time. You're ready to start something new. This can be a new creative venture, a new creative project, but this could also be a relationship where if this is business, you're hoping to collaborate. You're ready to take a risk with a partner and collaborate on a new project that you've been mustering up. We know that the Ace of Rods can also be a very strong sexual desire. Let's see in your recent past, Ten of Pentacles. It feels as though the door was closed in the recent past in relation to a commitment, a marriage, even where money is concerned. Ten of Pentacles is the ending of a cycle. Okay, we know that this is a completion point. Now, this could be what was stopping you. Maybe you're dealing with someone that was in another relationship and the doors were closed for you. Let's see what's crowning your reading. And this is also earth. So you may be dealing with someone who's got strong earth in their chart. We've got earth and we've got fire. The fire would mainly be your energy. Now, we've got Nine of Cups here. This is what's on your mind. This is something that would make you very, very happy. This is a wish card and you're hoping to move towards your wish. Nine of Cups is someone that is happy on many, many levels. This is a wish fulfillment. Okay, this is what you're striving towards, it looks as though. Now, Nine of Cups can also mean someone that has accomplished things, or you're hoping to accomplish things. If you are dealing with someone that was quite smart, I want to use another word, someone that was filling their own cups, right? This is someone that could have been quite self-indulgent that you've been dealing with, or that you've been hoping to deal with. This is someone that's smug. They feel as though they've accomplished something. So we've got earth and we've got water here. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Some of you may be on the cusp with Pisces. Let's take the future card and see. We've got the King of Cups. Wow. And the King of Cups is someone who obviously is ready to offer their cup. Okay, King of Cups is someone that is usually quite giving, quite open emotionally. Now, the King of Cups can be also someone that is not balanced where their emotions are concerned. Okay, we've got 10 cups here together, and 10 cups can also mean, again, having gotten to a point of you can't go to 11 cups. So again, a cycle ending. So this may be someone that's been through their own emotional tests, let's say, and he's become a king. He may be still over emotional. If this is someone that you're dealing with that has finished up a situation from the past, this could be why we've got the Two of Wands here. The challenge has to be a meeting, some form of communication, and also the courage to move forward. Okay, where desires are concerned, because we've got a new beginning here emotionally. Okay, so let's look at the position of you, and we've got the Four of Wands. I think that you want something stable. Nevertheless, we know that the Four of Wands can mean a marriage card. It can mean a card of celebration, a card of going out and, celebrating something with family members. I do see here in the Morgan-Greer Tarot, there is no people here. So this could be a missed opportunity for celebration where your emotional stability is concerned as well. Okay, I feel as though this has got the potential to happen, but at this time there is something missing here. There is something missing. And we know that the Four of Wands can speak of stability around home. So some of you may be hoping for a celebration where your stability is concerned. Maybe you're missing the emotional side of things. Now, let's take what is surrounding you. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So if you are dealing with someone that's very slow moving, and we know that for me anyway, the Knight of Pentacles, it does show the Virgo energy, very slow moving, very tactful, maybe no movement at all sometimes with the Knight of Pentacles. Someone is doing the math, they're looking at the details, they want to be certain before they move forward. Dear Aries, if you've got Virgo in your chart, then you're stopped, you're waiting to see what the future is going to show. Or if this is someone that you've been waiting on, they're still dealing with matters, they're trying to plan out their future. So this could even be someone that is emotionally open, but where their stability is concerned, they're still trying to find their path. Okay, so let's take a look at the hopes and fears. And we've got the Magician. And the Magician is Gemini Mercury ruled. The Magician says, as above, so below. You can make the magic happen. This is a reflection of what's happening in the sky. So we know that the Magician is also communication. Now with Mercury retrograding in the sign of Pisces, there can be confusion. But what you're hoping for is communication. You're hoping to manifest. You've got the Fool and the Magician. So you're hoping to continue this journey where you will have all the tools to make this happen, to manifest your dreams, manifest this new cycle. Let's take the last card, the outcome, and we've got the Seven of Wands. This is you pushing for success. Seven can also mean of something that you're up against, or maybe situations that you are up against at this time. You do have the upper hand though. Don't give up. That's what the sevens are. Yes, it is a number of conflict, but it's saying keep pushing, keep trying. Let's see. And we've got the Sun card here. So this is a soulmate connection, no doubt. The Sun is Leo, and Leo is true love. The Sun is also children, creativity, taking a risk. As you could see in the Morgan-Greer Tarot, we do have two people, just like in the Two of Cups, they're looking straight into each other's eyes. Okay, and this is the general energy. Leo is risk-taking. What's beneath that? And we've got the Five of Swords, so you may be dealing with a third person still. That's why there is an imbalance. But this is saying use your wit, be smart. You've got the swords, you've got the intellect to win over your competitors, whether this is business or not. Wheel of Fortune says that we've got the third person falling off this Wheel of Fortune. The cycle for this third person is over. 10 is a completion. Just a moment. Okay, let's take another layer. Let's take the Connolly Tarot now and see what's going on here, dear Aries. Okay, as I said, it's asking you to keep pushing forth. Don't let naysayers, situations that you're up against, not let you get to your goal. Okay, 7 is the divine. It's saying keep going. Let's look at this Fool. And we've got the 7 of Pentacles. Yes, you are at a point of inaction. You're looking at a situation. Maybe you've invested a lot of time and a lot of expense, whatever that means in your life, in this relationship. The challenge is, as I said before, that there has to be a meeting here. And it's going to take a bit of time with the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, you are looking at what you've invested, how much you've invested. Let's see why the challenge is the 2 of Wands. Now, if you are dealing with someone that's got strong earth in their chart, they may be looking at the situation that they've been dealing with. They're looking at some sort of a completion, closing the door, maybe on the past. Okay, and we've got the Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands is your energy. Queen of Wands, yes, is mainly you here. So the challenge is you need to go for what you desire. Okay, take action. Don't sit around waiting too long. Be spontaneous. Keep pushing, as I said before. Now, there is a lot of creativity here. She is driven by her desires. Okay, and you are very magnetic as well. And that is their challenge, that there is a strong desire for them to come forth. Okay, but logically, if you're dealing with an earth sign, they're not as driven as what you are. They are more slow moving. So the challenge is, the cards are saying here that you need to take the action here. Let's look at this Ace of Wands in the distant past. And we've got the 2 of Wands again. So you've tried this before in the past. You were ready to walk in through that doorway. Maybe the distance was the problem. Okay, maybe the physical distance. Let's look at the recent past here with the 10 of Pentacles. And we've got the 3 of Swords. Yes, there was an outsider in the situation here, but this is falling away now. 3 of Swords is 3 people in a situation. As you remember here, the 5 of Swords does show 3 people. Okay, so in the recent past, there has been heartbreak. Maybe this is the person that you're hoping to meet up with. Maybe they've left a relationship in the past. And that could be because of heartbreak, some sort of a disappointment. Let's look at that 9 of Cups, which is crowning your reading. And we've got the Knight of Cups here. So we know that the Knight of Cups is water element. This is someone who is not ready emotionally. Okay, he's holding the 10th cup. Remember what I said, the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This is maturity. From the Knight of Cups, then we've got the King of Cups. So the 10th cup is coming in here, is being shown. This is what's on their mind, on your mind. Knight of Cups is water, yes. So fluctuating emotions, but in the Connolly Tarot, there is a lot of red, so there is passion behind this as well. Could be someone that's also got Leo in their chart. Let's take the King of Cups in the near future. We've got the Empress. Wow. So the Empress is, many times they do say it's Aries, but nevertheless it's ruled by Venus. So Venus is Taurus and Libra. Now Taurus is our values. It's what makes us feel good. Libra is relationships. Now with the Empress here, we've got the Empress and the King of Cups. The Empress can be a motherly figure, but as an energy, it can also mean that there is manifestation and a lot of harvest where love and devotion is concerned. We know that the Empress gives. She gives a lot of love. She's very nurturing, very motherly. Now, she's also pregnant, so pregnancy can be on the cards, okay? But also, if this is something that you've created, because she's very creative, it looks as though there is an offer coming in, okay, an offer that may need loving and nurturing. Also, whatever has been created, in 6 months, she may be giving the birth to her creation. Now, also, the Empress shows more maturity than what the King of Cups is. So she's been through more, she's more mature, she's a step ahead of this King of Cups. Okay, so Queen of Wands is someone that is very attractive. So is the Empress. That's where the similarities are in these two feminine energies here. I do feel as though this is an energy more than anything. Now, this King of Cups could also be seeing you as the Empress. You're someone who is very alluring, very beautiful. Let's look at the position of you with the Four of Wands here. And we've got the Ace of Swords. So the clarity and the successful new beginning is coming. Also communication. Ace of Swords can mean that someone is severing ties with their past as well. This is strong convictions, speaking the truth. Let's see what is in your environment with this Knight of Pentacles. And we've got the Queen of Swords here. So the Queen of Swords could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Could it be that if this King of Pentacles is someone who is around you and very slow moving, King of Pentacles, someone that is not moving many times, there could be communication here. Now the Queen of Swords is, as I said, someone who is strong in their convictions. This could be also another side of you, the Queen of Swords, and you're speaking your truth. Again, this could mean the communication and severing ties with the past, cutting away from the past, whatever pain you've endured. And I'm saying that because the Queen of Swords is someone that has been hurt in the past. As you can see, this butterfly is sitting on the sword. There is transformation through clarity and communication. Now, could this King of Pentacles have been dealing with someone that is of an air sign strongly, okay, where there is communication but also change? Let's look at that Magician. And we've got the King of Wands here. And the King of Wands is someone who is driven by their passion. King of Wands, no doubt, is someone who is, usually optimistic, someone who goes for what they desire. We do have the Queen of Wands here, which I said is you. King of Wands would be your other half, okay? So again, sitting on top of the Magician says that this King of Wands may be ready to communicate, may be ready to reach out. Why? Because the Magician is all about communication. He manifests. Okay, so this is like a meeting of the minds. We've got the Fool where you're sitting on the Queen of Wands. You're sitting on the Fool. and the Magician is holding the King of Wands. So it's as though you're beginning something in a team effort. Now, it doesn't have to be only love. It can also be a lot of creative energies, okay? So the King of Wands can manifest a lot. Let's look at that Seven of Wands. Now, if this is another side to this King of Cups, and I think, yes, I did say there is emotion, but there's also fire in this Knight of Cups. So this could be another side to this King of Cups. Let's look at the Seven of Wands. And we've got the Seven of Wands again. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Let's take another card. And we've got the Five of Wands. More fire. It looks here as though this conflict, now 7 and 5 can both be conflict, okay? And I do feel, because we've got the 7 of Wands twice, I'm not going to count them both, but we've got the 5 and the 7 of Wands, which equal 12, and that's the Hanging Man. Now, some sort of sacrifice is being asked from you. Also, the Hanging Man is Pisces, so there is a sense of back and forth, I feel here, because Mercury is transiting through Pisces. So there is, as I said, Mercury is trying to make logic of the confusion. Now, Mercury retrograde does bring people back from the past, okay? So there are, I feel as though you're both conflicted about the past. Let's take one more card, because you do finish with that 5. What comes after the 5 of Wands? And we've got the Knight of Wands now. Wow. So this is someone who is taking action. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is someone who is going for what they desire. They're actually doing the work, right? Knight of Wands, again, can speak of you've covered the, as I said before, maybe the physical distance. Maybe the physical distance is now covered with the Knight of Wands. This is someone who travels. Let's take a card on the Sun, the general energy. Let's see. And we've got the Magician here again. Very interesting indeed, because we've got the Sun, which is Leo. We've got the King of Wands and the Magician. Here we've got the Magician and the Sun. So could be someone that has got strong Leo in their chart. Leo, again, is true love. It is the heart, dear Aries. So some of you, again, may be making a choice. We've got quite a few suitors here. We've got the Knight of Wands, we've got the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. Now, again, this could be 3 different sides to this King of Cups, okay? We've all got all the energies. We've got air, we've got fire, we've got earth, and we've got water in our charts, okay? So it depends on the situation that we're dealing with. We know that the Knight of Wands is someone that is driven. And again, I'm going to say that I feel that this is more of an energy, because it feels as though the two worlds are coming closer together, because we do have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, which is a soulmate connection here. They're both driven by their desires, and the Knight of Wands is the traveler. We've got a lot of fire. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say this, because we've got the Two of Wands, this could be a choice. So some of you may be making a choice between the King of Wands and the King of Cups. If this is 2 different people, so I will take the twin flame messages, one for each of them. Now, if this is the same person, take both messages for the same person, okay? So these are the twin flame messages by Mystic Moon. King of Cups, please. What's the message? Our connection still affects me. So obviously this is someone that you've dealt with in the past, no doubt. Let's look at the King of Wands. And we have maybe we're just too different. King of Wands says maybe we're just too different. So this is doubts in his head. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Moonology oracle card and see how else you are affected. Okay, this is it. Surrender to the divine, full moon. Surrender to the divine. And remember the hanging man that I just mentioned here. It does say surrender. That's another side to the hanging man. So I'm going to look at the book. I'm going to read from the book. I'm just going to find the page. I'll be right back. Okay, let's read from the book. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Don't forget, this is a full moon, so that's when the moon is at its climax. Agreed? So start again. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Agreed? But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. They're very likely close to the surface, no matter when in the moon cycle you've pulled this card. Matters will soon conclude and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. And this does remind me very much of the fire here with the 7 of Wands that you had twice. I did say keep pushing forth, keep working harder. Now, additional meanings for this card. A wish you made may be about to come true. Also, it's make or break time. And this could mean for you or your partner if they're coming from a past relationship. Also, there could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. And also, it's time to let go of the past and move on. So yes, let go of the past, move on, whatever you were dealing with in the past. Now, the teaching, the full moon marks the climax of the lunar cycle, making this card something of a power card. The full moon is often the time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon. And pulling this card at any time in the lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. Okay, now I'm going to say that the full moon in March is going to be happening on the 9th of March, and it is the full moon in Virgo. And Virgo is, we know that Virgo is the 6th house of health, looking at the details, being very grounded. It's earth. It's also the house of your daily routine. So something is culminating around that. Okay, now also, if you've been dealing with a Virgo, I did mention Virgo as well. Could be a cycle that is ending for you and a Virgo. Doesn't mean a new cycle is not starting, right? After the full moon, we're heading towards a new moon where there is something beginning. You do have the Magician twice. All right, dear Aries, I will leave it at that. Actually, I'm just going to take one more card. Maybe we're just too different on this King of Wands. Last card, because it doesn't really tell us too much. I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. Okay, just a bit more clarity for you and in your own personal situation. Dear Aries, thank you so much. I do hope that it resonates. Do watch your moon and rising as well. If you are feminine out there, watch your Venus. If you are masculine, watch your Mars. And if you know your North Node, please watch that. All right? Lots of love. Talk to you soon.